What? Interlopers, be gone! I end you! Be gone! Yeah. Be gone! I end you! Interlopers, be gone! No one has survived against me! Bodies will pile and blood will scream! Concealing myself. Yeah. I grow sleepy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Wizardry variants Daphne, and today we're going to be taking a look at the first legendary ninja class character, Rinne. Rinne isn't an ideal race for the ninja class, as elves are mainly good for primarily magic roles, while ninjas don't utilize magic nearly at all. I usually tend to think of ninjas as a mix of fighters and thieves, utilizing their high speed and high damage stats to help deal fairly high single target damage. Rinne can definitely fill this role, just not as good as I think she could if she was a different race like a beast folk or a human, for example. Nonetheless, if you are searching for someone like this, Rinne can't steer you wrong. I wouldn't actively say to go out of your way to summon her though, as I believe there are better characters out there. Also, just like how I have an issue with the knight class, I do have issues with the overall ninja class, but that is a different topic for another time. If you're interested in learning a bit more about the character and what to do with her dupes, stick around, as that's what we're going to be going over right now. Rinne's passive, Enlightenment of the Brink of Death, increases the surety for both the user and adjacent evil allies, meaning the evil character needs to be directly next to her in order to get the surety increase. This leans her more into being in the middle spot of either row on your team in order to maximize the effect of this passive. On another note, this passive is always active, meaning you can put her anywhere on your team and still reap the benefits of this passive. Her discipline focuses on surety and accuracy. Personally, I would prefer if the accuracy focus was replaced with an attack focus, but overall this discipline is pretty good. Finally, her inheritable, Moment of Finality, launches an untyped AoE move. This move's damage is dependent on the user's attack stat and the opponent's magic defense, while also going through some of the opponent's magic defense, meaning the magic defense stat is in the damage calculation while also penetrating a portion of it. The skill's damage is reduced if learned by somebody else, and the move is also affected by ranged modifiers, meaning if you use it on an enemy that is in the back row, it will do less damage compared to using it on an enemy in the front row. For her duplicates, I would recommend focusing mainly on her discipline. Her skill is pretty good, especially when having other frontline units inherit it, but because of the Codex of Learning and the fact that the discipline is focused on surety, investing in her discipline is the best use of your dupes. You can definitely use her dupes to get to inheritable level 2, but it's not recommended to go any further than that when you can still increase her discipline. Her stats aren't the greatest for a character in the ninja class, as her highest stat is IQ, which ninjas don't utilize, but her speed stat is her second best stat, being integral for a ninja character. So I would invest into a lot of speed and then distribute a small amount of points into strength, dexterity, or both. Dexterity will be good to utilize the ninja's unique capability to dual-wield daggers, making it easier to land sure hits, and strength would be good to increase your overall physical damage stat. To summarize, Rinne definitely has a unique arsenal of capabilities on top of some great tools as a legendary character. Her dupes being invested into her discipline will only boost her killing capabilities, and an AoE skill that front lines can utilize will always be welcome. Although her passive, lacking the flexibility of affecting neutral characters like Alice's, and her stats being subpar at best for the class that she's in, only affects her performance negatively for team composition, meaning you are more restricted in terms of who you can use around her compared to other legendary characters. With all of that being said, if I had to rate Rinne out of 10, I'd probably give her a 5 or a 6. She's a very fun character, but to reiterate my points from earlier, her stats don't complement her class as much as it should, her alignment doesn't mesh well with a good alignment frontline meta, and her alignment passive lacks the flexibility desired compared to other highly desired alignment buffers. She definitely isn't a bad character, you'll just need to specifically cater to Rinne when you go to build a team with her in it, especially when wanting to maximize the effects of her passive. Anyways, I hope this helped you understand the character and what to do with her. If it did, Don't forget to like and sub for more Wizardry content and more. And really quick, I'd like to thank all of my channel members for their support. These people are amazing, as they make it a little easier for me to give information like this out to you guys. If you'd like to support me like these fantastic people, you can do so for just $1 a month, and you'll even be given access to unique emotes that you can put in your comments or spam in my stream chat. I've also added a new benefit to the second tier memberships, so for $3 a month, you'll be given the benefits of the previous tier on top of given access to thumbnail art from my character review videos as wallpapers. Alright, that's enough self-promo. I hope you all have a good one, and I also hope to see you all in the next video.